Hey there, and welcome to Rockwall Texas Living, the web's biggest blog on the smallest county in Texas. I am your host, Evan Madison.
And I'm your co-host, Richard Madison.
Well, it's real estate update today.
Yes, sir, it is.
So, end of the month, and let's dive right into these numbers. Got some good things going on.
All right, the end of August, and here we have 14 sales last week across 5 different categories of listing. And key area, 5 sales in the 150 to 250 K bracket, and also we have good showings going on at 689. I look at all these numbers, 93 being the average of days on market. Kind of look at all the numbers and say, wow, it looks like kids were starting to go back to school, and people were kind of focused on them rather than getting out and seeing houses.
That's what we said was going to happen.
But because we had a lot of pendings going on before, we get a lot of sales that came through this week.
Yeah. Listings are continuing to drop down and not necessarily be replenished fully, which is totally normal for this time of year. Now, we started this blog at the beginning of 2009 as far as the video portion of it and doing this. So it's going to be interesting to see how the cycles progress through the year, but I can pretty much bet that we're going to see that drop down and probably level off more around 500 on average.
Well, you know what I was thinking was, 577, that's down quite a bit because we've had it up to 620, 625, and I thought, some people might be making a mistake saying, summer's over, I don't think my house is going to sell, so I'm going to take it off the market.
Sure.
Wrong thing to do, because this is a good time to sell.
Yeah, it is. And then got some discrepancies here, and I think that we should just go ahead and explain to you guys what's going on with these. Now remember, this is also the end of kind of the major selling season. So people are kind of squeaking these in at the last minute before school started or as school starting. Maybe they got postponed or whatever. So got a couple foreclosures, short sales, that sort of thing that were closing out basically. And they're trying to get it done. And I know for a fact this one right here, this is on a house that the foundation was in seriously bad shape. I walked in it. I think you walked in it as well. It was really, 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 really bad, and there were probably 2-inch gaps in the brick on the side.
I think we should recall that house a mobile home because it was moving.
It was moving. I like that. And then we also have a foreclosure right here, so we understand that those are going to sell for less typically than the banks are just like, get me out of it and let's get it off our books.
Right.
And then we had a short sale again over here. So outside of those, we were closer to like a 96, 97%, right in that ballpark area. So that's the deal with that, and nothing to be too terribly concerned about. You got some what they call non-arm's length transactions going on here. So.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And so we're at the end of August, and next week we'll summarize all of August.
Yeah.
But we've had some good numbers. It's been a very good month.
Yeah,
a lot of good sales going on.
Yeah, I think a lot of buyers out there are scrambling, trying to make sure they can take advantage of the $8,000 tax credit before that ends at the end of November.
September, October, November. Got 90 days before you can't use it.
90 days. So that means at minimum you want to be starting your looking at like beginning of November. So.
Or you want to be offered on the house.
You want to be under contract or whatnot.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely.
Anyways, we're excited to see what the fall's going to bring. We're about 1 or 2 weeks into school, and so usually it's continues to be a little slow for a couple weeks, and then it'll start to pick up.
We're looking for cooler temperatures and the hotter market.
It was I like that. Cool temperatures, hot market. I love that because it has been hot this summer, and this morning I got up and it was 68 degrees or something like that. It was very, very nice.
Nice little wind there. It was whispering, fall, fall.
And buy and sell, and buy and sell.
Oh, we're crazy today.
Well, we hope that you're learning a little bit more about Rockwall, Texas together, and we're trying to keep you informed on real estate. We'll see you next time.